Hi everyone, it's Tracy here once again. This is day 3 of the Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. This is the sketch for this day, for day 3. And this one says by Laura Rumble at Scrap Sketches. And we can add stencils if we want, and I am not going to do that today. So this is fabulous here at the bottom, and it looks like it has like 2x2 photos down here. So I printed out my photos. This is actually artwork in Paris, and I wanted to put it down here just like it says. These are my papers. I know this is kind of an odd paper to use, but when I look at this looks like it has a couple layers of vellum. I do have some clear vellum or white vellum, but I wanted to see if I can use the green part of this. So that was the idea with that. And this is going to be my paper that I'm going to have kind of at an angle, and of course the white for the foundation. And I pulled these out to put behind the photos because I think that it would go good. And then the gray. So I pulled those from my scraps. And then, I went through my bins and I pulled out, this doesn't have any embellishments on it, but I thought, you know what, I should have some on here. So this is what I pulled out. There's a little blue heart right here. So here's another blue heart. Kind of got stuck. But it kind of reminded me of Montmartre when I was in Paris. So I just wanted to, pull some things out that kind of reminded me of my day there. The food, there's this is a flare, says travel. This one says yep, and then this is a wood button with I don't know if that's acrylic. I forget what that's called. Anyway, so this is what I pulled out to put with it. So let's see what happens here. And once again, just like I've done in the other videos, I'll be back with the completed page and kind of show you what I did. If I pulled anything else out, I can't imagine why I would, but I might. If I use any tools, I'll show you what I did. Anyway, I will be back soon. Well, here we are. I've got it completely done. This is what my page looks like now. Now, as you recall, I did have the gray and the white, and I pulled out a full sheet of this vellum match paper, which I have this piece, and then I have this piece, and I had another piece that I just went ahead and threw away. I don't see myself using that. But it kind of gives it a nice color. You can tell that it's a map. It's just, I really like it. But as you can tell, I had pulled out this vellum that I had. I had this paper. This is fairly thin. This is a vellum sheet from Dots, which is now called Close to My Heart. So I bought this back when it was Dots. So I've had that for a long time. I would say 96. It's for a very long time. And for the papers that I have left over I trimmed this down. So I have this. I am not sure if I'm going to keep this. I may like punch some leaves out of it, which would be good, like my die cuts, as well as this. This was the gray. I actually didn't even use this. I thought about making the corners here. I thought about making them out of the gray, but I ended up going with the black because, as you can see, I pulled out some black cardstock as my, to make it a matte. And I think that really helps pull everything together. It was just too plain by itself, and I didn't want to, I don't know. I just felt that I needed to have some black on that. And even on the sketch, it has black on the outline, but I don't know if that was meant to be for this layout or just for presentation. But this is what I did. So you can also see that I had done some hand stitching, and this is not black, it's actually gray, but it looks dark like black. So I'm glad that I used that as opposed to black, because you know what? I don't think I even have black embroidery thread or DMC floss. That's usually what I use. So what I did here is I had the blue, and I was able to do 2 photos of the mat. And this one has the yellow/orange. That was from the tag. I had a big tag. I think it was from Paige Evans. And so I was able to get these photos framed or matted. So that's the whole mat for the photos. And then I was able to put everything down. As you can see, I had the blue hearts, which goes well with this blue here. I know it has blue and black, and some people don't like to combine the two, but I do have blue in my photos, so that's why I chose that. I was able to use both of the flare that I had, and I put the travel one down here. So it just has a hint of the orange, and then of course there's orange here. And let me show you what I didn't use besides the papers. These are the embellishments I didn't use. It just didn't go. So I still have the hearts there. And I have a acrylic heart that I didn't use. I just couldn't make it work. And then the little pretzel, I will just make that for later. And then that one just didn't seem to go with what I was working with. The sunshine. Here's a little bit of the tag that I had left over. So I'm not sure what I'll do with that. So anyway, that is what I have left. I'm very proud of myself to use up what I have. And this is day 3 of the Christy's Beautiful Life, monthly, 30 days of sketches. So thank you, Christy, for providing this beautiful sketch. And even though I didn't use the stencils, thanks to Adams, and thanks to you guys for joining me today. Thanks a lot, guys. You know what? I have another one coming up for tomorrow. So check back tomorrow, and it will help if you'll just subscribe, and that way you'll get you'll see that I have a new video up. All right, guys. See you then. Bye-bye.